What's up, guys? Back with another video. Yeah, I know I've been gone for a while, but I have a weird condition now. I'm kind of scared to drink water uh, and fluids and all that stuff because of this condition I have. But I'm expected to get better, expected to make a full recovery. It's nothing serious, and I'm uploading now because I have some time off from work because of the severity of my condition. And like I said, it's getting better. I have no more sick days, but I have another week and a half off before I get back to work and all that stuff. So I'm enjoying the time that I have now. And it feels awesome, honestly, to it's such a privilege. People don't understand it's such a privilege to be able to walk out and enjoy the day when it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 12, 11, 8, 9, 7, 6 a.m. because otherwise you're stuck at a job and all that stuff. And thank God I don't got that many bills to pay. Still living with my parents, so I have a lot of free time to myself, and that's why I decided to get back to uploading videos, because it's been hard to go outside and all that stuff. But now I'm getting back to it. I'm not gonna exercise like a maniac like hell because I'm just recovering and all that stuff. Man, I feel there's some people around here, I feel like I'm getting looked at weird and all that stuff, but I don't give a fuck. I just still gotta upload this video in hopes of it making me some money. So yeah, I don't give a fuck if I look weird talking in the video. I guess it's normal now. So I want to remember as many good things as possible that happened before in the past. So let me see here. Let me start with over 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I'm going to talk about some of the bad things too, but I'm going to look past the bad things and talk more about the good things too. So 2020, if I could remember, my mom had COVID. We all had COVID, but we recovered from it. Of course, my parents, it hit my parents really hard. My dad and my mom was bedridden, and me and my brother, it hit us hard too, but we were still standing, we were still talking. It felt like the weirdest cold ever. Like, I had a fever but no coughing symptoms. It was strange, a strange thing. Strange virus. Virus with quotation marks. But yeah, oh look. Jeez. There's a lot of squirrels here too, and a lot of pigeons. But anyway, yeah, it hit my mom pretty tough. We all recovered except for her. She had to go to the hospital, and I'm pretty sure if we didn't take her to the hospital, she wouldn't be here today. So thank God for doctors, thank God for nurses, thank God we lived very close to a hospital and we called 911. And we have good insurance. I don't know until when, but we have good insurance for now, so they didn't charge us anything for that. We didn't have to pay to call an ambulance and all that stuff. So anyway, she recovered. Then I started working a job. It was my first, I would say, white collar job ever. My first job that I took seriously. Before that, I worked part-time for my community college, but this was my first big boy job, quote unquote. And yeah, I liked the experience. At first, you tend to like the job and all that stuff, but then as time goes on, you get tired of it. You look at the bad things about your job, and you kind of forget the good things that come along with it. The good things is that I worked in customer service, and so they were good. Every now and then there'd be good customers, ones that were like thankful and appreciative. They don't have to be overly thankful and appreciative, but they could be indifferent, which I like too. I like customers are indifferent. I don't like the ones that get aggravated easily, or yeah. And I think a lot of people are on the same boat there. I'm just making eye contact with the squirrel. I know I'm looking away from the video, but yeah. So I worked and worked and worked, and then the end of 2020, I took my mom to South America, paid for her flight and paid for my flight, and we went to South America to visit family over there. And I might do a vlog in South America when I get the chance, when I go there again. It's a really cool place where we live. I'm gonna show you guys that. It's very favela-ish, very hood-ish. So that's got me excited now that I think about it. Man, I kind of want to go now, but I don't know. I just need to have a lot of patience and just wait until the time is right. I need to get my finances in order. I need to get a lot of things in order. And so anyway, we had a good time. Where I'm from, they make these dolls that look like Spider-Man, Wolverine, cartoon characters, and even politicians. They stuff them with newspaper and they blow them up. They set them on fire and blow them up. That's how they celebrate the new year. It's not depressing like it is in New York City, where you're just watching from a television a fucking ball drop and that's it. Like, that shit is depressing. When my grandmother came here, she was like, is that it? Is that all you guys do? Have dinner and do all that shit? Man, in my country, we blow shit up and it's fun. It really was fun. Like, such a memorable, unforgettable experience. I love my family. I love them with the bottom of my heart. And then, whatchamacallit? Yeah, then everything was normal, going back to work. I was sick and tired of working. Like, I started despising the 9 to 5 and all that stuff. And so, let me see. I'm trying to think and talk. That's the hardest thing you could do. The good thing is I had a shit ton of money because of the stimulus, because of the unemployment at the time. I had like $35,000 saved up. I don't have that shit no more. I don't have anywhere close near that. So if you guys think I'm rich and spoiled, I'm not rich and spoiled anymore. I wasted all my money. So yeah, that happens too. There are a bunch of hipster people out here that think they're cool and shit, but they ain't shit. We all know they're whimsical and all that stuff. I wanted a PS5 more than anything, and I'll make a separate video on its own, how I still don't have a PS5. So, and I was just bored. I wanted something different. I was going to the gym, but the gym was boring. In the pandemic, it was closed, and then I went back to the gym. I felt like all my stats were reset. I was skinny. I had to do the work all over again, and I was sick and tired of that bullshit. And so I wanted something new. That's when I decided to sign up for martial arts and got into Muay Thai. This was in 2021 or 2022. I think it was, no wait, it was 2022. Yeah, 2022. And my first class was awesome, memorable experience. All I did was hit the bag, and the coach was teaching me how to hit properly. I already knew how to hit off the back, so he was like, you're ready for this, you know. I just continued hitting the bag. I did that for like a couple of days, and then I started training with everyone else, you know, holding pads, hitting pads, and all that stuff. When I first started, I was jelly. Like, I sucked so much at holding pads. Like, people would hit and kick them, and you know, I couldn't hold them properly, and so I'd end up hitting my face as they kicked them and all that stuff. But it's a learning experience, and it's still so fun looking back at those things. There is a learning curve and all that stuff, but yeah, wonderful experiences there. And I wanted to learn everything. I wanted to learn how to kickbox. I wanted to learn how to box. I wanted to learn how to throw the shit out of people, and I wanted to learn how to fight on the ground. So I went to another dojo that taught exclusively judo and jiu-jitsu, and that was amazing, wonderful experience. I used to wake up at 7 a.m. No, at 4:30 a.m. to go to some places, to go to that dojo at 7 a.m. I would commute on the train to Manhattan from Queens, and then I wouldn't have time to even shower or eat properly. I had to go to work right away, and sometimes I worked a double shift, so it was wake up, go to training, work, eat something in between, then work again, then go home, and then finally rest. You know, that was my life sometimes, and at the time it sucked so much, but looking back at it, man, I wish I would give anything to go back to that life and not waste my money like a moron on stupid shit. If I could do it all over again. And I don't think it's just me. There's a fucking bee around here, so I might get stung, but it's still worth it for the fucking video. Yeah, I learned how to throw people. I got my yellow belt after a year, and judo is still one of the hardest things I've ever done. The hardest things I've ever done. I don't think I'll ever get good at it. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to grow. But man, I wish I could get good at it, but no matter how hard I try, it's just one of those things. I will be mediocre at best, but I'm not going to take shit from anyone. I'm not going to take shit from myself. I'm still going to do it even though I suck at it. I suck at that. I suck at wrestling. Jiu-jitsu I'm good at, but wrestling and takedowns and standing up, I'm not really that good at it. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I can't squat that low, so to throw somebody with like an arm toss, they call it seiyanagi, you need to get really low and use your hips and your power to throw somebody, and I can't get that down that low without I can't really bend my knees that much, and I got a tippy toe. I can't stay flat-footed if I'm gonna throw somebody. It's very strange. It's like my body is not adapt to it very well, but man, I'm still doing it. I'm still fighting. I don't give a fuck. They say the key to life is to do something that you suck at and just do it for the rest of your life and you'll be happy. And I think there's some merit to that, honestly. And you may be asking how I wasted my money, but I think that's a topic for another video. So yeah, those were some good things that happened. I think I rambled off enough, so that's the end of this video. I hope you guys like it. Leave a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. All that stuff, yada yada yada. And see you on the next video. Peace.